Most people start Forex asking how much money they can make. If I were starting over in 2026, that wouldn't even be my question. I'd be asking how to trade in a way that gets me consistent and keeps me in the game as long as possible. Because most people, they never accomplish that. What's up, y'all? My name is Kaci. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to my little corner over here on YouTube. I got some good information to share with y'all. I've been trading for the last 8 years, and along the way, I have learned a lot of things. And today, I'm gonna share with you guys the 6 things that I would do if I was learning how to trade Forex today. This is coming from my trials, my errors, my successes, and my failures. So the first thing that I would do, I would stop trying to be impressive, and I would accept the fact that trading is boring. And early on, I thought that trading was supposed to feel exhilarating. It was supposed to feel exciting. But I quickly learned that usually when I felt excited or I felt anxious, it was because I was over trading, I was over leveraged, I was doing it the way I wasn't supposed to be doing it. When you're trading the right way, it's going to be pretty low key. You're going to be able to go in and live your life and do the things that you have to do. You might even forget that you're in a trade, but it should not feel like you can't separate yourself from your phone, from your computer, because you're so hyped up and amped up. You can't miss anything. Trading is supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be monotonous. That's the way that you get to be consistent and you get to be successful in the market. The second thing that I would do, I would pick one approach and stick to it. Not change based on the day, not change based on the season, not change based on how the wind is blowing. Stick to one method. I know there's a lot of people with different strategies that they use, and at some point they feel like those strategies no longer work. But I feel that if you trade in a comprehensive way and you have your rules, you're going to be able to catch something. The market does the same things over and over and over again. Consistency comes from familiarity, not from flexibility. Now, the third thing that I would do, and I learned this relatively later in my trading career, probably about 3 years in, but I would stick to dynamic risk. And what I mean by that is that I know before I ever enter a trade what my lot size is supposed to be. And I know that I have a desired risk amount that I want to trade on the account. So meaning I know that if I'm trading a $250,000 account, I understand that I only want to risk 0.5%. So in that 0.5%, my lot size is going to be based off of the setup, the stop loss in the setup. So it's dynamic. It changes. It's not just one flat stop loss for every single trade. It's dynamic based on the pair that you're trading. It's dynamic based on how many pips are in your stop loss. And I learned very quickly that when I stick to that rule, that's when I see success. Now, you have to have the discipline, I will say, and the self-control to stay within the bounds of that rule. I think that would make the difference for a lot of people, a lot of people. Instead of winning one big win and then wiping out with 2 bad trades, if you stick to that process and that rule, you'll slowly see compounding gains even when you experience losses. You can begin to scale risk after consistency. But the biggest thing I think is that, I think a lot of people are often taught, okay, trade 1 or 2%, but 1 or 2% turns out to be a whole lot. But if you cut that in half, that's when the magic starts to happen. I don't know how else to tell you. Just give it a try for yourself. The fourth thing that I would do, I would treat journaling as the strategy, not the chart. I am very big on noticing patterns in my own behavior, understanding why I made certain moves or why I made the decision to do certain things. So when I take notes on what I'm seeing in a setup, what it's showing me on the monthly, what it's showing me on the weekly, what it's showing me on the daily, what I see on the 4-hour, what I'm seeing on the 15, when I can document those steps in that process, oftentimes I can go back if the trade does not go my way and understand where I went wrong and what happened. If the trade does go my way, it reinforces the thought process and the approach that I have. I can go back and I can study that. I don't think the edge is in the setups. I think it's understanding your behavior and how you show up under pressure. The fifth thing that I would do, I would stop waiting for confidence and I would focus on familiarity. Confidence, it doesn't make you consistent. Repetition is what makes you consistent. So a lot of people, they trip out when I tell them like I mark up a bunch of pairs and they're like, how are you trading all of those? I don't trade all the pairs. What I'm doing is I'm exercising and I'm putting my reps in. And I've given this analogy before, like I hate working out, right? I absolutely hate it with a passion. But when I go into my gym and I put in that work, and I do the same thing over and over, that's when I gain strength. That's when I can see my body changing. That's when I see things moving towards the good. I don't have to be confident to do that. I have to be familiar with the patterns that I see on the chart. The only way that you can get familiar with the patterns on the chart is to look at the chart. Now, some people think that sitting in a coaching session with me, they should automatically get it. They should automatically just understand how to trade. And it's like, are you marking up charts on your own? What are you seeing on the chart? It's one thing to sit behind a coach and look over my shoulder and see what it is that I'm doing, but it's another thing for you to understand how you will move in the market without me anywhere in sight. The only way you're going to get stronger is if you put those reps in. You gotta go hard. You have to, especially in the beginning when you're not familiar with what's going on. I promise you, like even for me, I will say, teaching over the past year has improved my trading beyond anything I could ever imagine. And I'll tell you why. Because in order for me to teach, I had to be prepared, right? And so that means that I'm spending extra time on the charts to be prepared, week in, week out. So I'm sitting down, I'm marking up 5, 6 pair one night, 7 pair on the other night, 6 more pair on the other night. Right? So it's repetition over and over and over and over. And so sometimes I'm able to see something. And it's funny because people in coaching would be like, well, how do you know that's going to happen? I've seen it over and over and over again. So the only way that you're going to be able to see it is if you put the time in on the charts. That is, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. And if anybody is offering you anything different or telling you different or saying that they'll trade for you, that is not the way you should go. You should be the only person that is controlling your money, that is controlling your future. Put the time in, make the time. I'm telling you, make the time. Spend the time to study. Spend the time to get on the charts. You cannot get better if you don't do that. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you there is. But you got to put in the work to get there. The sixth and the last thing that I would do is I would build my life first and make trading fit into that. I've done a video where I talk to you guys and explain to you that I feel that a lot of people are not seeing the success that they want to see because they are trying to trade in a way that's not conducive for their life. The goal is not to sit at the computer all day. The goal is to fit trading around how your life already works. And there's a way to do that, right? I think people just need to learn that. So when I sit down on a Friday night and I mark up my charts, I sit down on a Saturday during part of the day and mark up the rest of the charts. And then Sunday, I finish out the rest of the charts and I evaluate what likely is going to pop off for the week. I can go do what I need to do during the week. On a Sunday night, you know what I do? Out of the setups that I've looked at, I choose the 1 or 2, possibly 3, that might be what I'm feeling, right? That look to be the hottest, that look to give me the least amount of risk, the highest amount of rewards. And you know what I do? I set limits. And then I go do what I got to do during the week. I'll check in. And because I do coach and because I do have students, I do have to look at the charts throughout the week. But before I started doing all of that, I go do what I got to do. And that's it. And then I'm like, there have been times I forgot I was in a trade. I remember NZD CHF trade. I'd set it, I think, on a Monday morning, set the limit. Looked about Thursday, the trade wasn't there no more. Like, what happened? Oh, I go look in closed trades. The thing done TP'd. I didn't even realize it. Like, you can set this up, but you got to spend the time on the charts to be able to understand how to do that. To be able to understand, should I do a stop? Should I do a limit? Where do I put my stop loss to make sure I don't lose this whole account? You have to put the time in order to be able to do that. And then you got to build, you got to keep living your life. You cannot change your lifestyle and be happy and content with where you are if you're changing around your life to fit for trading. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. If you're starting Forex, you don't need no more basic information. There's plenty of videos out there that give you everything. I hope that this was just a peek behind the curtain to understand the real, the real about what you need to be doing in order to start seeing some success in this space. So I hope that this video has given you just a little peek behind the curtain so you can really understand how you can move forward in this space, how you can actually see success in this space. If this video was helpful to you in any way, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Also share it with somebody if you think they can benefit from the information. I try to put out videos on a pretty regular and consistent basis. If this resonated with you, if you were like, okay, I see what you're saying, girl. Okay, I get it. Then let me know in the comments, all right? I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful, warm, and safe rest of your week. Bye.